stop imposing your own insecurities, your own needs, wants, coulda, shoulda, wouldas into your kids. I love you. And no, I didn't learn that from Gary Vee. I love Gary Vee so much.
Who's Gary Vee?
Gary V, not Gary B. Beehive, don't bother me. Not like beehive. Not like that bee who stung your arm, but V like boom. I don't know why it's in my heart to speak about this today, but it is, so I'm going to speak about it. Because if I don't speak about it right now that it's in my mind, it will eventually just...
What?
I won't forget it because it's within me, but I eventually just won't do it. I won't talk about it. So right now, it's deep in me. It's burning in me right now, so I'm going to let it out.
You can do it during the commercials.
Why are you watching basketball, Cielo? Exactly, it's a commercial. When Mason was little, and he's hearing me talk right now, but I mean, I have no issue being like honest and real with him and for him listening to what I have to say. But when Mason was little, yes, when Mason was little, I wanted him to so badly do dance. I wanted him to so badly do hip hop dancing.
I didn't like it.
Huh?
I did not like it.
He did not like it. And, you know, we took him to a couple lessons and he would come out crying. And Mason isn't a big crier. He never has been. But he hated it that much. So, you know, he was feeling, you know, a strong type of way about it. And I kept taking him for a few more classes because I was like, I want him to do this. I would even kind of bribe him, like, I'll buy you a donut if you do it. Remember that? Remember when I would tell you to buy you a donut afterwards? You don't remember? Well, I did. Guilty. This wasn't even that long ago. He's 7. This was when he was 4. So 3 years ago, you know, 3 measly years ago. And I mean, some of you bet that's a long time. No, not really. Like, it's 3 years ago versus it could have been, like, he could be an adult now. He's still a child. So I'm just saying, like, the time frame so you guys can understand just how much I've grown as a mom since just in 3 years. And
No, this is when I was 6.
you were not 6, cielo.
Yes, I was.
No, te solo de ellos. Tenías 4
5.
añitos.
I was 5.
Okay.
No,
He was 5, okay? What's in between 4 and 6? 5. So let's leave it at 5. He's starting to leave me, so I gotta tap into this mind. I need you to not interrupt me, okay? Because I need to tap into what my mind is feeling. You do remember? Right now that he's a little bit older, it's been a couple years, he wants to do basketball. He's obsessed with basketball. He's watching basketball right now. And when we are new parents and we first have a child, we have all these expectations for them that we want them to do, you know, that we wish they would do, we wish they would accomplish. You need to if you're one of those parents, maybe you're a first-time parent, maybe you have 4 children, but you still haven't understood this, you need to rid yourself of those expectations and those accomplishments, because those are your expectations and your accomplishments that you either accomplished or wish you would have accomplished or whatever the case is, but that's your time. That is you. Whether your time is over or your time's still going, I don't believe anybody's time is still over, is ever over. Like, you can do whatever you want to do, whatever time, but that's you. Don't put that on your child. Don't put that on your children. Let your children be who they are, entirely who they are. Love them for who they are and for who they want to be and for what they want to do. Whatever that is. And it might be things that you wanted to do. You know, your daughter might be heavily influenced because you grew up dancing, she watches you dance, and she falls in love with that, and she's like, I want to do that too. And she might see you dance and just have absolutely no interest in it and be like, yo, she look goofy, I don't know, that looks hard, that's not for me, I don't like it. And she decides she wants to do basketball, like Mason. And you have to absolutely respect, honor, value, encourage that. Whatever it is that your kids want to do. And this is all pure example, whether it's basketball, soccer, it's just an example. Whether your kids, I know, he doesn't like soccer, that's another story. Whatever your kids want to do in life, whoever they are, love them, accept them, love them for who they are, love them through it. Everything that they are, love them and accept them. Am I getting served? Ever since Rose accident, I always think somebody's like coming for me. But anyways, it's not for me. But you know, when I grew up in a time frame where I noticed that a lot of parents had expectations for their children to go to college and be doctors and be in the medical field and make money. I don't want that for my kids. If they want that, I want that. If they grow up and they're like, Mom, I want to be a doctor.
What, Mama?
Nothing, ma'am, what I'm talking to the camera. Listen to your basketball. If they grow up and they're like, Mama, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a surgeon. Perfect. What do we have to do? You don't know, that's fine. You have years. You have so much time to decide what you want to do. You don't have to decide right now.
I do know. I want to be a basketball player.
You want to be a basketball player? Then work hard. Maybe you'll make it to the NBA. Maybe you can start your own league where you can teach kids. You know, just work hard. Do whatever you want to do. If teaching basketball or playing basketball is something you want to spend doing the rest of your life, then work hard as hell. And you can do it. Anyways, what am I speaking about? Quit interrupting me. I will never be that parent who imposes that on my kids. And at one point, when Mason was first born, I was. You know, your kids are born, you're like, oh, I want them to be this. I want them to be that. I want them to be like this. I want them to be kind, quiet, respectful, talk more. I want them to not talk that much. I want them to do this and do that. And all you can freaking do is love them. Love them through it. And that's it. Love them for who they are. And I promise you, if you just love them, because love is the answer to every parenting decision. Love is the answer. And if you could just love them and accept them for what they are, who they are, what they do.
Does he look like he has a camera?
Mason keeps distracting me. I promise you, they will flourish into the most beautiful beings once they grow up. They will. And even though it doesn't seem like it maybe when they're kids, because it's rough for everybody. It doesn't matter what route you're going through or going down. Times get rough for every single child, every single adult. But at the end of it all, once they grow up and turn into adults, they will be the most beautiful human beings alive if all you did was give them love, understanding, and you accepted them for everything that they are. They will be confident, they will be bright, they will be motivated, they'll believe in themselves. I don't care if Mason wants to grow up and flip patties for the rest of his damn life. I don't care. If that's what he wants to do, then you know what? He better be making those patties do some acrobats. He better be working hard at being the best damn patty flipper there. That's it. That's all it comes down to. I want you doing your best. I want you happy as hell when you're doing whatever you're doing. That's all I expect from you. Your best and happiness. That's all I want. All I want. I know you don't want to do that. Whatever you want to do, Cielo. That is my point. End of rant. It was in my heart. I hope, I don't know, I spoke to someone. Stop expecting stuff from your kids. Stop imposing your own insecurities, your own wants, your own needs, your coulda, shoulda, woulda onto your children. Let them be who they are and love them through it.
Why is this?
That was a learned process. I haven't always been here. But again, through Gary Vee, if you don't know who he is, check him out. Gary Vee. If you Google him, you'll find his YouTube, his Instagram, and Martin. Martin has always just been so much wiser than me, and I always say that because he is. He's just so much wiser than me. He's years ahead of the age that he actually is. And yeah, he's always been my muse. He's always been my calm. He's always been my wisdom. So Martin has always thought this way. And it kind of took me a while to tap into this kind of mindset. But I'm here now, and I'm so thankful to have been here now rather than later. Because I am going to have more babies, and I know how to be a better parent now, right? And I want to thank my Mason for being so patient, loving, and understanding with me through it all, because I needed it, you know, and I will continue to need it, because I will continue to learn life lessons about parenting through him because he's my firstborn. So I love you. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for not being patient with me. I love you guys. Bye.